Hey everyone, I thought we could use a quick refresher on when to flip the sign or not when solving inequalities, because in our checkpoints that you guys did the other day, some of us were flipping when we didn't need to or not flipping when you were supposed to. So remember, the only thing that's different with inequalities is that when you're solving one, if you end up multiplying or dividing both sides by a negative number, that's when you need to flip that sign. So in our first inequality, we have 5x is greater than negative 10. It is a multiplication inequality. To get rid of multiplication, we do the inverse and divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1, which is great because we just get our x there. And in this case, some of you were flipping on this one, but we divided both sides by a positive number. Okay? It doesn't matter that our answer is negative. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it's just that step you took to solve, if that negative number was involved there, that's when you would have to flip. So this one is just x is greater than negative 2. Quick review on graphing. You don't have to do tons of numbers on your number line. I like to take whatever number I'm got as my answer, stick it in the middle, maybe put a couple on each side, and then from there, because it's just greater than, there's no equal to, that's when it's going to be that open circle. And we want everything bigger than negative 2, so we would shade to the right. And in my second one over here, we have negative 3 being multiplied by x. So I would need to divide both sides by negative 3. Okay, negative 3 divided by negative 3 is 1. And now this is where like sirens should be going off. This is when you need to flip your inequality sign because we divided both sides by that negative number. So this is a positive 4. Okay, notice I'm not going to write my greater than or equal to still and then flip it afterwards. I'm just flipping it right away. So here I'm going to say less than or equal to. And this is a perfectly acceptable answer. Now the problem with this one, and you will encounter this when you're doing the Math Excel, I believe, graphing it like this is not your best option. Okay, we really prefer it when that x comes first. It just makes it a whole lot easier to graph. Not saying you can't, you just got to think about it a little bit more. So for this one, I think it would be more helpful if we rewrote it with the x first. And to do that, we're just going to take the entire inequality and write it backwards. So instead of saying 4 is less than or equal to x, I'm going to say x is greater than or equal to 4. I just took the whole thing and reversed it. Okay, and now this is a lot easier to graph because I know my 4 is going to be here. Put a couple numbers on each side. This has equal to, so it's going to be a closed-in circle, and everything greater than it. Okay, that's your quick review. As always, if you need us, please reach out with any questions.